Hello everyone, and welcome to Robin's Wreath 3. We are going to be working with our newest item, our snowman. We did this the other night. We went ahead and we painted it. I showed you how to do the stenciling. So now I'm just trying to find the comments, so bear with me a minute. Gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, we found one. Sometimes it takes Facebook a little while to catch up. We're going to be using our snowman today as a wreath attachment. We made it as a door hanger the other night, and this time it's going to be a wreath attachment. Oh man. There we go. Sometimes you just have to go out and come back in. Alright. Looks like we got comments. Welcome. Alright. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our wreath attachment, our door hanger that we made the other night, our snowman, and I added a little bit of white paint to the top, and then I added some tacky glue, and then I put some glitter on there to make it look like he's got snow hanging down off his hat. Alright, so we've got that. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these teardrop swags, okay, and we're going to turn it into a Christmas tree that he is going to be attached over here. That's the goal. How we're going to do it, I have no idea. But we're going to work on it. So what I'm doing with this, I had this really hard cardboard tube, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to wrap it with burlap, and I'm going to put that on the bottom here to look like the base of the tree. So I thought we'd kind of spruce it up a little. Hey Lisa, welcome. Nice to see you. So I took this 2.5-inch ribbon, I cut it apart, and we're going to get smart, and we're going to use this dowel so we don't burn ourselves, because we know I've been known to do that. So we are just covering up this piece of cardboard tubing. I actually had to take a hacksaw to it because it's very thick. So there's that. Then, because my whole theme with this is going to be like natural, then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to glue it over top of that cardboard. I thought it'd be kind of cute to have a little bit of that buffalo print showing. So that's what we are doing. I just want it to look different. You know me. I always got to be different. Sometimes that can be annoying. Welcome. Say hello when you're watching. I see you. I won't call you out, but let us know where you're watching from. I'd love to find out what it's like in your neck of the woods today. We had cool, very cool weather this morning, and now we have very warm. Thank you, Rachel. All right, then we're going to push this down. People call me on my cell phone now? What is their problem? We had a little bit of excitement here last night into today. We had a Windstream pole that was ready, a big telephone pole that was ready to fall into the road. and we got it fixed. They came out. I called several places yesterday afternoon and this morning, and the 911 center told me it's on private property, so it's my problem. Like I own telephone poles on my property. Come on. Are you kidding me? So I called the township. I called everybody. Lo and behold, they came out and fixed it. The old one was ready to fall into the road, and the new one is up and sturdy. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to cover up this piece of metal in here. So, I mean, that big telephone pole could have killed somebody if it fell on their car. So I'm just glad it's fixed. Alright, I didn't want to do this. Well, I think I can do it this way. I don't want to cut it, because if I ever change it out and I want to do something different with it, I still want that like hanger on there. There we go. That's what I want. I just kind of want it to look like the base of the tree. So I'm going to pump some glue down in there. And then we are going to cover up that mean piece of metal. There. Now, if I really want to make it look good, I could just add like a natural bow to it. That's what I think we'll do. I'm folding it in half because I don't really want the 2.5 inch. I kind of want it narrow. So actually, I probably should tie it right on the piece. Just checking this, make sure you guys can see okay. Welcome. Y'all wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it. We covered up the base of what I'm using as the tree trunk. I'm going to make this longer. There we go. And I didn't want the 2.5 inch. I kind of wanted it to look thinner, so we folded the ribbon in half. Still need more. There we go. This is going to be a natural tree. No. So alright, kind of like that. Just a little decoration added to the bottom. Now I think we will go ahead. Where are my scissors? Yikes. Gonna dovetail it, which that didn't do much of a dovetail. So let's just make it a little deeper. There. And to keep it in place, I'm gonna add a little hot glue under there. I don't want it sliding off. There we go. And so that is the base of our tree. This is probably a 32-inch swag, teardrop swag. And this is the way we're going to do it. Okay. Can you all see my vision? All right. There we go. Now he is going to sit over in here. So you can either use him as a door hanger or you can use him as a wreath attachment. I thought he'd look kind of cool sitting next to this tree. Like that. I thought that would look kind of neat. So, what I'm going to do is going to take some of my tinsel ties and we're going to attach it to the back. Now, if you were watching the other night when we painted this, anytime I have door hangers, I always use the felt chair pads from Dollar General. Just eliminates this from scratching your door. Okay, so I want to put one of these down here. And I'm going to tuck this down in here. So I can take this off and still use it as a door hanger, or I can go ahead and use this as wreath attachment. This is, I think, 17 inches. 17 inches wide, long or high, and 10 inches wide. So I kind of sandwiched the roping in between there so I can pull it down so I don't have to remove it, so I can use it as two separate pieces. Alright. See, I kind of like when I do things, I kind of want them to visually look like a snowman standing next to a tree. I mean, it'd be kind of silly to put this big snowman next to this little tree. I mean, people do that. It drives me nuts in their decorating. When they have this huge deer outside with this little other ornament next to it, and it's like, you want things to look in proportion. And this, to me, looks in proportion. So, we're going to take this tinsel tie and we're going to tie this guy to the tree. I dropped him last night and his hat popped off because this is 3D. This is, by 3D I mean you've got your base and then you've got pieces that add to the top of it. So I think that's a good place to tie it. And I'm using my green tinsel tie, which is in my shop, because it matches the tree. So you disguise the tinsel tie. So I'm going to tie this down. Come on. Going to be stubborn. Won't this be cute? They are so versatile, Lisa. My husband, in painting these pieces, has been using them as little resting stations for the sleds. We had a bunch of sleds we had to paint, so it doesn't scratch the piece. There, that totally is disguised. Now, doesn't he look like a snowman standing next to a tree? Isn't that cute? Alright. Now, we're going to fluff out, and now we're going to start decorating this tree. But I don't want it to be looking a lot like a Christmas tree. I want it to look like a tree out in the yard. So, and I have, if I can find it, they were just right here. I have lights. Oh, come on. Here they are. They're disguised with that. This is a little set of lights from the Dollar Tree, and I will have this battery pack in the back so I can turn it on at Christmas, but then after Christmas I can turn it off. Okay? So, I kind of want to attach this back here and then attach the lights. And I had a bigger light set, but it was white. So I really don't want to use white on this because I want it to blend in with the tree. So we're just going to use the branches to kind of put the lights in place. Just kind of wrapping them around it. I think this only has 10 on it. Actually, we could probably turn it on and then we can see when we're decorating it where it's ending up. So at Christmas, I'll go ahead and use the lights, but then after I'll turn it off because I want this to look like a winter tree. I think I want to go down a little further. That's up too high. It is a 32-inch teardrop swag. I got it from Sims Pottery, but I'm sure everybody by now has started to put them out. But it's 32 inches. It looks really good with the snowman. And since he's covering up this side of the tree, I really only have to worry about this side. So that's what's nice about this light set. It does this side of the tree, I think, really nice. See, I kind of want to see where my lights are and then where I'm going to be placing things. Tuck this light set in a little better. There we go. I would think they would, but maybe they don't have them yet. This was actually one of 5 that I picked up at an estate sale. Great price, brand new. They just never really put them out. All right. Then, in my thrift store journeys, you know me, always looking for a bargain, I found this a while back. Alright, and it just had things like glued in it, these like little chickadees and this cardinal. So what I started doing was pulling them apart. Hey, Monica! Trying to do it without breaking it. Ooh. They really glued this down. But I thought, oh my gosh, these birds are perfect. They have like they're flat on the back. So So I thought, okay, they'll fit really nice in something. What? I don't know. But I thought I would just hold on to them because something will come to me. Wow, that's a lot of glue. Gee willikers. I just don't like this thing. It's kind of heavy the way it is because everything's concentrated in one area. It's a small piece. Oh. Well, hit it first. You don't succeed, get out the pliers. But I love these birds. There we go. Look at that. So we got 2 cardinals, 3 chickadees. Looks like they put all this stuff in separately, which we can use. So we're going to take it out. Because I like the little berries. I like the little snow on the branches. So, hey, Shantae. So yes, we are going to reuse these. It was a cute piece, but I always like to make something different out of something that I find. So, and then we've got some pine over here. This is coming off pretty good now. So see, you can use him as a door hanger or you can use him as a wreath attachment. There's a little pine cone. Some more berries. The green always looks good with the red on it. And like I said, I want to make it look natural. I don't want it to look like a Christmas tree. I'll keep it on my door at Christmas. So I don't even know what this thing is. But hey, that was a cool idea for them to decorate it that way. Alright, so what we're going to do is, this is the biggest piece of it. So there's 2 birds. I thought I would put it somewhere in the middle, like that. And then we can put a chickadee up here. We can put a cardinal down here. We might even be able to put one. Nah, we'll go ahead and keep with the plan. We'll put one up there. And I'm going to incorporate all this stuff that I pulled off in here. Okay? So let me do a count here of what we've got. Got some of these pieces. All right. So we're going to end up just kind of jacking this thing up. Now we got that. We can add this over here. I'm just kind of putting stuff together to see where I want it to go. This guy, put him up there. Let's see. I think we can put this right in there. So I've just taken something and changed it. Look at that. Does that not look good? Okay, here's a pine cone with a little bit of berry to it. I'm going to put that in here. And let's kind of highlight our bird with that. There, like that. And I don't know if you know, when you're done here, you can always run a hairdryer over this and completely remove all the hot glue cobwebs. Let's see if we can fit that in there. I think that's a little too long. So we're just going to place some of this greenery with the berries. I like the small berries. Everybody having a good day? Let's use some of this and attach some berries in there. Let's see. Some more. Ow! That hurt. Doesn't that look nice and natural? And I got one more, I think. I even have some of this. I thought putting some of that in there will look nice too. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So I have some different greenery in here to kind of give it that other dimension. I have like a whole bunch of leftover stuff in here. Got some pine that has some snow on it. That's a cool idea. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Shantae. You enjoy, girlfriend. I'm not liking that in there. So I'm going to ditch that. That kind of looks better than this because it's got that glitter in it, where this is looking chunky. I'm going to pull some of that out because that's looking really fake. And then I'm going to replace it with some of this. That's the plan. Because it almost looks like they painted that on. So if I can't get it off, we're just going to cover over it. There. That looks good. Yeah, that kind of matches the glitter on his hat. There you go. I'll inspire you. I hope I do. Yeah, that's looking better. I just wanted to show him this way, because you can do it any way you want it, but if you can show one item in two different ways, I'm hoping I can inspire somebody. Ooh, I like that. We need a little piece in there. So I'm not cutting that out, I'm just covering it over. You know me and my excuse me. Choke on my own breath. Jeez Louise. Ooh. Sorry about that. Ouch. And we'll put some over there. This is, yeah, Queen Anne's lace. I usually get it at Christmas time. It comes in white or it comes in red. And I'm running out of glue. There we go. We're going to have to, I can glue in some tinsel tie into that hole and tie him to the tree with this kind of attached to it. That would be the plan. That's what I will do. And that's how we will attach that. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because these are like resin. They're not wood. I don't know where the person got them. I just know they are cute. See? Except I need that in there further. So, I may have to put one end in there. Instead of the middle. And then wrap it around once it dries. Let's see if I can do the same with him. I can. Well, let's get some of this off. Yeah. Look at that. Good deal. Let him sit there. I think this is pretty secure where that is. All right, let's work on securing this. And I think we're going to take it apart and see if we can get some of this stuff out of there. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, nice clean break. Okay. And I'll put that in there. I'm really into the birds this year, the cardinals and the chickadees. I am really digging those. Let's get rid of some of that. Get rid of some of this. We've got some sticks here that have to go. Take some green wire. It's called a teardrop swag. It's supposed to go, you know, wide end up, small end down. I turned it upside down to make it into a Christmas tree. So it's a teardrop swag. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. And then we are going to put our bird in there. Wrap it around. And then pull this down and wrap it around the tree. To hold it in place. Now, I think I want to glue a little bit of this to the side here. I love to repurpose stuff. Let's put some of those berries up in there. And then put some down here. All right, now this is already in place, but we've got some berries here we have to secure, so we're going to do that. We want the birds to have something to eat. All right, let's work on this one. So we're kind of making like a grouping out of this. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Welcome. Where's everybody watching from? See, and then we'll put him in there. And we're going to add him up here. All right, then the last one is our cardinal. Yeah, we made a Christmas tree out of it, and I'm loving the birds this year. I don't know if you saw the little chickadee pillowcases that I made that are in my shop. A chickadee and cardinal. They are so cute. Good question, Joanne. I have no idea what that means. Does anybody know what anniversary follower means? Maybe it's the anniversary of when you started following me? I have no idea. And then we'll just use this that we glued to the cardinal to tie it to a tree and disguise the pine. There we go. All right. I think we need a little bit of berry though underneath that cardinal. Thought I had more of that. All right, we're probably going to break some of this up because I don't have a whole lot of it, so I might as well just go ahead and use pieces here or there. Just kind of break up some of the greenery. See how that looks? This, I think I can make into 2 pieces. Oh, that's not glued. We gotta glue it to it. There. I'm just looking for some empty spaces that I can fill in a little bit with this. Space. Yeah. See, it makes a nice filler. It's a Queen Anne's lace. You have it at Dollar Tree, usually at Christmas time, in white or red. There's a sample of the red. How's that look? We still got a decent bit of tree back here that we can attach a hanger to. And we disguised the one that would have been at the top, which is now at the bottom. Thank you. Now, I don't want a realistic looking star at the top. So I had some white branches that I started cutting up, and I'm going to make a star for the top because, like I said, I want it to look woodsy. I don't want it to look I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just making some triangles. So I want it to look natural. Not looking the way I wanted it to, so let me think how that was. There. That's how I wanted it. Like I said, this is probably going to fall apart. But hey, I don't know until I try it, right? Once I got the base down, I was going to build on it. There. Who knows? We'll see. If not, I will look around for the right star. See how that looks against the green? Doesn't that look cute? All right, I think that's good enough. I'm just going to glue it right to the branch. I want it to look like something that was handmade. There we go. What do we think? Teardrop swag. Oh, thanks, Chantel. Teardrop swag turned upside down, and it looks like the this little guy is standing right next to it. And then at Christmas, after Christmas, I can turn off the lights, and it would be just a winter scene. Doesn't scream Christmas. See all the birds, the little chickadees, and the cardinals. I wish I knew where that person got those. I have some more little pine cones I could kind of place around if I wanted. But just something different. So your teardrop swag is made, thanks Joanne, it's just made into a Christmas tree. Because this is the way you usually make it. This is what we did with it. We just turned it upside down. But don't those birds look adorable? And I don't even remember how much I paid for that thing. They were all just glued to this guy, which I'm sure I could do something with it if I choose. I don't know, it'll come in handy for something. What they did with it was very creative. It just wasn't what I wanted to do with it. I even have some more berries that if I wanted, I may even add a few of those. I don't know. I'll see. But birds need berries, right? Alright, so I showed you Monday night how to make this door hanger. We added some white paint under here, some glue and glitter to make it look like he's got snow coming down on his hat. Brooklyn, what does that mean? They had we can't figure it out. Or maybe I'll put some of this in there. I don't know. But I think the red and the white really look good against the green. And I think that's a cute door hanger. Or I have a place outside I could hang it on the wall. Oh, thank you. Diane, we took a teardrop swag and we turned it upside down and made a Christmas tree out of it. And we even made our star. So there you go. All right, everyone. Look for me on Monday. I may even add some white in there. I don't know. Look for me on Monday at 6 o'clock or 6:15. Thank you, Monica. Thanks, Lisa. Hopefully we will have our deer ready to show. That's the plan. We got hammered with sled orders this week. Lori used our sled order, or our sled on Alive, and we've been painting. Thanks, Rach, and thanks for sharing for me. All right, you all have a great evening. Thank you.